For months, armies around the world have waited in breathless anticipation for any sign of BTS's long-awaited return. Then, without warning, a simple Weverse post from Jimin broke the silence. A photo of a studio microphone, a dim light, and the caption, "We're almost there." Within minutes, social media erupted. Fans knew this wasn't just another casual update. It was a sign that something big was coming. When HYBE began rolling out pre-comeback visuals, one thing became instantly clear. Jimin was everywhere, from global billboard ads to social media teasers. His image appeared first, setting the tone for what fans began calling the BTS Renaissance. Marketing insiders revealed that Jimin's presence wasn't coincidental. His emotional connection and refined charisma were essential to the campaign's narrative of rebirth and unity. The hashtag Jimin for BTS 2026 started as a small fan movement, then exploded into a global digital storm. Within hours, it trended in over 70 countries, with millions of posts celebrating Jimin's artistry, kindness, and leadership. Armies began creating edits, theories, and emotional threads predicting Jimin's role in BTS's comeback. The buzz was so intense that even mainstream media outlets began covering the fan-driven hype as a cultural phenomenon. Behind the flashing lights and viral posts, Jimin was quietly working. Insiders close to the group revealed that Jimin had been heavily involved in creative discussions about the album's concept, from choreography structure to vocal layering. His sensitivity to emotion and storytelling reportedly shaped several tracks that explore themes of reunion, forgiveness, and growth. On November 4th, 2025, HYBE released a teaser titled Reborn, featuring just 1 second of Jimin's voice whispering, "It's time." That single line shattered the internet. Streaming platforms recorded millions of replays in less than 24 hours, and fan forums flooded with speculation. Was Jimin leading the opening track? Was this the beginning of BTS's most emotional era yet? Industry experts soon noticed that Jimin's campaign arc was no accident. HYBE had crafted a soft reveal strategy, slowly building emotional connection through Jimin's content before unveiling the full group. Analysts called it the perfect marketing storm, leveraging emotion, nostalgia, and curiosity all through one member's image. But in between all the glamour, Jimin's own words reminded fans of his humility. In a recent Weverse comment, he wrote, "I'm still nervous, but I hope you'll feel proud when you hear what we've made." It was a simple sentence, yet it carried the weight of 7 men returning from years of silence, each finding their way back to the stage. Across continents, fan projects began to bloom. From Seoul to Sao Paulo, armies prepared comeback-themed murals, donation drives, and light projects, all centered on Jimin's phrase, "We're almost there." It wasn't just about music anymore. It was about belonging, hope, and the collective heartbeat that BTS and ARMY had built together over a decade. Every move Jimin made became a clue. A bracelet scene in a behind-the-scenes clip matched one from a 2020 photo shoot. Fans theorized it symbolized the group's bond. A fleeting background melody in one of his Instagram stories was analyzed for days. Could it be part of a new song? The mystery kept fans awake, and the excitement alive. As November 2025 draws to a close, one truth stands out. Jimin isn't just part of BTS's comeback. He is the emotional pulse driving it. Through subtle hints, heartfelt words, and unmatched artistry, he's reminding the world that BTS's return isn't just another music release. It's a cultural reset. And when the lights finally rise again on that first stage in 2026, fans know whose voice will lead them there. By mid-November, as rumors of BTS's reunion grew louder, Jimin found himself at the heart of every conversation. Every move he made, a short message, a candid photo, even his hairstyle change, became a headline. Behind that global attention, insiders say Jimin felt an immense sense of responsibility. He wasn't just representing himself anymore. He was symbolizing the long-awaited return of 7 brothers to one stage. Yet, instead of shying away, Jimin channeled that pressure into purpose. A source from HYBE revealed that Jimin often stayed in the studio past midnight, reviewing vocal recordings and offering feedback on choreography sequences. He was described as meticulous and emotionally intuitive, someone who could sense when a performance didn't feel right even before seeing it on screen. He's not only an artist, he's a storyteller, one production staff member said. He makes you feel the meaning behind every move. On November, HYB released a new short clip, a behind-the-scenes look titled The Spark. The video featured Jimin sitting on a stool, humming softly as a piano played in the background. He smiled, looked into the camera, and said simply, "It feels like coming home." Those 5 words ignited a tidal wave of emotion among fans. After years of waiting, it was the reassurance everyone needed. BTS was truly coming back. Visual directors involved in the comeback campaign revealed that Jimin helped define the group's new visual tone, modern, minimalist, but emotionally rich. He reportedly proposed using softer lighting, natural scenery, and handwritten elements in concept photos to emphasize purity and renewal. For fans, this wasn't just a design choice. It was a reflection of BTS's evolution from youthful idols to mature storytellers of their generation. In one of his rare live streams, Jimin thanked fans directly. "I know how long you've waited. I see everything, your letters, your art, your words. They give me strength." Thousands of comments poured in, many from fans who had been with BTS since their debut in 2013. That emotional connection, the invisible bridge between Jimin and ARMY, became the foundation of the entire campaign. AS headlines erupted with every new BTS rumor. Jimin maintained his calm, avoiding any direct confirmation or denial. Journalists described his interviews as gentle but calculated. He shared just enough to stir curiosity, but never so much as to spoil the surprise. "Patience," he said with a smile during one question about the album. "You'll understand everything soon." Though RM remains the official leader of BTS, many fans and reporters began noticing how Jimin had quietly taken on a leadership-like role during this period. He often spoke first in public appearances, guided conversations, and acted as a unifying presence in group-related mentions. IT was an authority. It was empathy. The kind of leadership that comes from heart rather than hierarchy. Songwriters close to the project revealed that Jimin contributed emotional notes and lyrical ideas for several upcoming tracks. One concept reportedly titled Beyond the Dawn focuses on the feeling of reuniting after separation, a direct nod to BTS's post-military journey. His involvement wasn't limited to singing. He was shaping the emotional narrative that would carry the entire comeback forward. On November 25th, a new behind the scenes vlog was uploaded, showing Jimin watching old BTS concert clips with a soft smile. At one point, he whispered, "We've come so far. I want to make sure this means something." That moment, quiet, unfiltered, real, spread across fan accounts like wildfire. It wasn't just nostalgia. It was a reminder of why BTS's return mattered, to them and to millions who grew up with their music. As November ended, HYB's official social media pages posted a single line, 7 shadows, 1 light, coming spring 2026. The world erupted. Fans screamed, cried, and celebrated. But amidst all the chaos, one image led the reveal. Jimin standing beneath a beam of light, looking upward, his silhouette calm yet powerful. It was poetic, symbolic, perfect, because before the world could see BTS together again, Jimin had already become the heartbeat of their return.